What's going on, everybody? My name is Jake and welcome back to more Pokemon Glazed. In the last episode we made our way to Southerly City, which is home to the 6th gym in the game. Yeah, 6th gym. And we did some exploring around in the Espo Forest. And when we were in the forest we encountered Blake, who told us that he defeated the Pokemon League champion in Tunod Gray, and that he is now the Pokemon League champion. But then we got transported to the other dimension. Our boy Luke was about to explain what the hell the meaning of all of it was, and then we got transported back. Blake told us that it had something to do with this place, the Temporal Tower, which I might be tripping, but oh, it's you, damn it, how do you keep finding us? Am I doomed to have my wounds ripped open every single beeping day? It's time to crush you for good! Okay, it's the rabid red scarf Pikachu. But anyway, am I tripping? Isn't Temporal Tower one of the... Isn't that like the final dungeon in the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time, Darkness, and Sky? Am I wrong on that? It's some kind of tower where you fight the Dialga who's gone rogue. I could have sworn it's something like Temporal Tower. Maybe not. Okay. I'm not going to risk getting Zoroark knocked out here. Let's go ahead and switch to Swampert, since this rabid Pikachu doesn't have anything for us. Because we're going to resist this, since we have the ground subtype. And I'm going to Earthquake this thing into Oblivion. So we're going to be going through the Temporal Tower today. And maybe we're going to encounter Mew, because that seemed to be... Mew seems to be a big part of the universe slippage we keep encountering in this game. What do you guys say now, you little fucker? Well, crap, I got beat again by the freaking kid who kicked me out of my home. How's that fair? That's right, it isn't. I'm going to tell the rest of Team Fusion that you've arrived, and that's not far either. I think that meant to say fair. Too bad. Haha, see you never. Bullshit, you're going to see us again in like 3 episodes, I guarantee. Probably less than that. Okay, so Team Fusion's here. Probably getting up to all kind of mischief. So, Team Fusion has a lot of fighting types. The next gym is fire. So, let's go ahead and give Swampert some run here. And I wonder if we're going to find some wild Pokemon in here. Temporal Tower, maybe some really good Psychic. I mean, I've said I kind of want to focus on getting like a grass or electric type to kind of offset our, not really weakness, but we just kind of have we don't have really anything to counter water types. Like a really good water type trainer might give us some trouble, so I think electric or grass is the way to go. We did encounter a Leafeon in the Espo Forest, and I know again goes against kind of what I've been saying about, I like to have Pokemon's full evolutionary lines, but technically we have an Eevee, so I wouldn't really be straying away from that, but we'll see. Okay, Swampert, let's stop sucking here. I'm just gonna switch to Infernape, I guess. Dynamic Punch, we know that from our Pokemon Crystal playthrough. Let's go ahead and use Fire Punch, our new move for Infernape. Okay, very good. Yeah, our boy Quagsire with Dynamic Punch. That thing was a beast. Alright. Let's go ahead and heal up. I'm not taking any chances. So I wonder if we're going to find our boy Henry again, or possibly his dad Michael, the boss. Because if you remember, when we had that whole Gemini Village Foreman kidnapping debacle, Henry supposedly brought him back, but when we talked to the one worker, he was like, yeah, the foreman's still gone. And I'm like, dude, go ahead and take your workers' comp and get some PTO, man. Your boss isn't even there. Go take the days off. I mean, I'm recording this on Sunday night. I gotta go to freaking work tomorrow morning, and nobody likes that. Take a day off, man. Let me guess, Lucario. Yep. So predictable. Well, now I have a type advantage over you with Earthquake. You loser. And we get a critical. God, I feel like we've just been sweeping through the, like, this game was pretty difficult for a while, but now, I'm not saying it's easy, but it's gotten easier. And I kind of mentioned, like, I forgot my name, what? I kind of mentioned how, you know, part of it's, we might be a little bit over level because we only had really 4 core team members instead of like the traditional 6. So we might encounter, like we're leveling up Haunter right now. Whoever our 6th team member might have to take some efforts to level them up, but this is incredible. I've heard rumors that the Temporal Tower has the entirety of history written on its walls, but I never believed it to be true, as I suspect the Team Fusion is here and you're well aware. I assume the more recent history is near the top of the tower, so better head up that way. Alright, so maybe the tower grows in height with every new historical event. It's going to let them leave. You're going to make them leave? Oh, happy day here. Let me hear it. Oh, cool. We get a Pokemon Center. Great. Alright. What do we got here? A Twisted Spoon, so that'll up the power of Psychic types. Which is kind of fitting because that Espo Forest we were going through had a bunch of Psychic types. Those other grunts didn't stop you. No, I freaking swept right through them. As a matter of fact. You lady boy, you were a boy in the overworld. What happened? Alright. Let's get on with it. Should this technically do super effective damage? I know it's a water type, but it can cause burn, so it's like burning water. Or boiling water. Would that do super effective to a fire type? Oh. Blaziken! Okay, so we got 2 Gen 3 starters, full evolutions going against each other. Who's gonna win? Wow, that was very suspenseful. Okay. Alright, I know Haunter learns... I forget what the move was called. It was like... Shadow Pulse, Dark Pulse, something like that, level 33, I think it was. It learned to move at level 33. And if it doesn't, when it gets to level 33, we're just going to evolve the damn thing to Gengar so I can start using it. Because it'd be at level 33, it'd be right around the level of the Pokemon we're facing, so it'd actually be kind of viable in battle. Instead of just send out, switch back in type thing. Alright. Easy enough. I know I'm too good. I know. Alright, let's go ahead and give Swellow some run here. Alright, let's carry on. Just in case there's something up the stairs. I know we have that Pokemon, or that healer behind us, the mobile Pokemon Center, if you will. But I'd rather just use the potion and keep going as fast as possible. Alright. I'm gonna guess my pay gets stocked if I fail. That's funny. Yeah, what are you making, like 12 bucks an hour? Another lady boy? Okay, let me guess. Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Hitmontop. You are so freaking creative. Alright, almost there, Haunter. Level 31. Confuse Ray. I'm not ever going to use Lick, even though it can paralyze. Having Confuse Ray isn't the worst thing. Hitmonchan. Now, all I ask is you don't use Ice or Thunder Punch. Use Fire Punch. Be stupid. Or we could get a one-hit KO. That works pretty well, too. Now you're going to have Hitmontop, which for some god knows reason has Intimidate. Like, what is intimidating about that little fucking thing? It's literally spinning on its head and it's wearing blue diaper. What are we doing here? How are we intimidated by that? Oh, God. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. Let's give him a try here, why don't we? It's the only time we're going to see his back sprite. Okay, Nightshade would do 31 damage, which might honestly do the trick, but let's try Shadow Punch. Okay, that did fucking jack shit, but he uses a normal type move, so can't hit us with that. Nightshade's gonna knock it out. Yeah, way to go, Haunter. Atta boy. Okay. Alright. Okay, we can get wild Pokemon here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I'm slapping my repel. Level 39! Jesus! That is... I had a feeling that it was just going to be unknowns here, but... How many revives do I have? Do I have another one? I know I have a max revive, but I don't want to use that. Oh, I forgot I still had a repel on. I mean, repels only work for a Pokemon lower level than you, so that's why that unknown still popped out at us. And I have no intentions at all of catching an unknown, because despite the fact that they have, like, I wouldn't even say they're legendary, they're like mythical Pokemon, they are absolute dog shit, so unless you're trying to catch them to fill out the alphabet, no need. Alright, come on, let's hustle back here, LJ. Burn off those long johns. Let's get back to where we were here. Okay, unknown, I have no intention of catching you, unknown O. Right, that's the O, or is that the I? I don't know. It's got the Lavender Town Tower theme. Okay. Let's keep on moving. Oh, great. An interruption one step before the Team Fusion. Okay, this is definitely O. The other one must have been I. Is that Unknown's actual cry? I'm pretty sure it is. This is dead end, you fail. Bullshit, I'm about to drop through that little thing. You never expect it. 3 Pokemon, okay. Scraggy, fighting and dark type. There's a pretty good typing because it offsets the weakness of Psychic, but also makes you weak to other fighting types. And of course you survive with 1 HP. Alright, if we get knocked out at any point, I mean, we're just going to carry on without... I don't feel like backtracking. I have the max revive, but I really want to save that. 3 Scraggies, okay. Not a single Scrafty, what a great trainer you are. Okay, and your middle one was just a smidge more bulky than the other ones. Urgh. You guys aren't pirates. I hope you fall and break your legs. I hope you get gonorrhea. You fell for our trap. Oh, good one. What do you got for me? The other guy had 3 Scraggies. What do you got? 3 Machops? A Primeape, okay. That's respectable. Alright, Primeape might actually do enough damage to take us out since we're lower HP, but we get a 1-hit KO, so it doesn't fraggin' matter. There's a level up for Haunter. So 1 more level to go if it learns... Because I was looking on Bulbapedia, like, what it learned by level up with a Gen 3 moveset. But, I mean, this is a Gen 3 ROM hack, but I don't know, since it has Gen 5 Pokemon, if it has Gen 5 movesets or what. So, we'll find out when it levels up, but either way, we're going to have a Gengar the next level, so. Okay. Glory to Team Fusion. More like glory holes. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get Swellow back in better fighting shape here. Oh, okay, I wasn't sure if our other repel still... Oh, okay, so now it's gonna get all puzzly on me. A Black Flute. What does that do? Black Flute. Oh, it keeps away wild Pokemon. Okay, so it's like a permanent repel. That's kind of nice. Prepare to face Team Fusion's strongest grunts. Yeah, right. Another lady boy. Blaziken, okay. That's the second person we've seen with Blaziken. Oh. Sand attack. Ah, I have a move that never misses, you fragging idiot. Embor, okay, so he's got the fire fighting type starters. I think we should tank this. Okay, yeah. I don't think that's going to be Goodnight Irene, but never know. Okay, so what's... There's no other fire fighting type starter, right? Let's see. Oh, wait, Infernape. It's going to have Infernape. Duh. Okay. I'm not messing around with Swellow potentially being knocked out here. Please don't use that again. Hey, that's my favorite move from my Infernape. You can't copy me. Yeah, mine always knocks people out. Yours doesn't. You fucking suck. Now, enjoy being waterboarded here. Taking my thing. That's my shtick. It's not yours. Okay, Haunter level 33. And it didn't learn... I thought it learned a move at... Oh, okay. Well, then, a couple things we're going to do here. Number one, we're going to heal everyone up because I have a feeling since we just faced the quote-unquote strongest grunt, we're probably near the top here. So let's get everyone healed. And... let's go ahead and use one of our trade stones on Haunter. And Haunter is evolving. What? I don't have any friends to trade with. How is this possible? Well, thank you to whoever created this for the trade stone item. Because I've never been able to use a Gengar or Alakazam or any of that. So being able to use one for the first time ever is pretty cool. And our Haunter evolved into Gengar. I think Gengar learned Shadow Ball naturally, so I think I can hold that. Let me see. And he can learn Thunderbolt. Okay, that's interesting. I'm going to save the Thunderbolt TM for now. But being able to have it on Gengar for type coverage in the future could be very useful. Alright, one more Repel. And I'm going to go back to Swampert up front here. Alright. Ooh, there's a lady next to Michael. Foo, looks like we have company, dear. Ooh, double battle with Blake, double battle with Blake. Oh, it's you. We're familiar with each other, but I think introductions are in order. This is my beautiful wife, Regina. This must be the brat you were telling me about. And is this the famous Blake? I'm truly charmed to meet you. Let's ask you to stand aside so we can pass. Our work here is done. I never move for the leader of Team Fusion. You have to kill me first. Jesus. He's got spunk. I'd love to wipe the smirk off his face and bow. May I? Michaelkins. What? I'll take on the brat. This final time you mess with it. My wife and I are unstoppable force. So is it not a double battle with Blake? Aww. Just gotta face this douchebag. Ditto. What the hell? You know what? I'm not going to ask any questions. Let's just kill it. Ditto with sword stance. What in the world am I looking at? Just get out of here. And he's got the Zoro. Flamethrower. What a terrible choice of moves. You're not the smartest guy, are you? Also, where'd you get Flamethrower from? Can I have the TM for it, please? Okay, and you're doubling down on it. It's pretty smart of you, man. Man, what a underwhelming boss fight there. I mean, I haven't been, like, I haven't fought wild Pokemon for level up in a while, so I don't know why the level curve's kind of, like, stagnated. I don't know. Anyway, you little jerk, you, Blake, are nothing but a meddling cheat. Let's go, dearie. I found out everything I need here. I know Mew disappeared into an alternate reality 50 years ago, and furthermore, I know how to get it back. Goodbye, fools. Ooh. They disappeared. Thank you for your help. Here, I'm sure you can make use of this. You get HM for fly. Okay, thank you. This excursion wasn't futile, though. Luke must have been talking about how Mew was sighted in his universe. I don't know what Team Fusion wants to do with Mew, but we must protect Mew at all costs. I'll take you back to Sudley City. Okay, let's go. Must thank you for your help. It's unfortunate that Team Fusion got away again. Must go back to the league. The HM I gave you earlier contains fly, which means you'll need the Blaze badge from the gym right here in Sudley City. I know you'll succeed. Take care, LJ. Hunter Card, use fly. Okay, thank you for showing it off right in front of our face. Okay. So let me teach that to our boy Swellow here. And I'm just going to go ahead and forget Quick Attack. Well, like, I honestly like being able to have some evasion tactics, I'm not going to lie. And Endeavor can be really useful in certain situations, so yeah, I'm going to forget Quick Attack. Alright, Swallow now knows Fly. And there's one thing I want to do before we end this off. We're going to skedaddle on over this way. We're going to surf over yonder. I'm going to run around this grass here. Why are we running around? Oh, I recall on. Okay, why are we running around this grass? Well, it's not to catch a Ponyta, I'll tell you that. I love Ponyta, I love the design. I love the sentimental value I have with it, seeing that it was the second shiny I ever found and actually used for my team. But this is who I wanted to find. I'm going to go ahead and catch Leafeon, and I think this is going to be our 6th team member. I really want to have something to counteract water types. I love the evolutions. I love Leafeon for the design, and it's a pretty good physical wall with really good attacks. And seeing as we're in a game that has the physical special split, it knowing grass type moves, which are typically special types, we can actually, like Leaf Blade for example, is actually a physical type move. So we can take advantage of its high attack stat. Now, the trick is going to be actually catching the thing. Now, I'm not 100% set on using it as the final team member, but it fits the team as far as type coverage goes. So I'd rather have it and be able to train it up than not, if that makes any sense. So there we go, 2 Pokeballs later, and we have caught ourselves a Leafeon, the verdant Pokemon. With cells similar to those of plants, it performs photosynthesis inside its body and creates pure air. And also the backstory with Leafeon is like so adorable. Like all the Pokedex entries say how like it's completely harmless and it just does photosynthesis and it's just kind of there vibing out. And again, I love its design. I don't really use grass types a whole lot, I feel. Like Fire Red I had Paris, which was a grass subtype, but Parasect was, I associate it more with like its bug typing. And in Crystal, did we have a grass type? I don't think we did. Grass is like one of those types I don't use a whole ton, so I'm not going to put the experience share on him yet, just because, again, we're really not getting the best of natures. I mean, I don't really care that much. And again, okay, Razor Leaf is a physical type move. I was thinking Razor Leaf was special. So maybe it's not that bad of a nature. But we get Leafeon, so now we have 3 different Eevees. We have a Glaceon, a Leafeon, and a regular Eevee. Which again, I'm kind of contradicting myself because I was saying when I was catching Ghastly that I like to catch the full evolutionary lines. But I did my little research because I was trying to... Once we got Glaceon as a gift Pokemon, I was like, well then you must get Leafeon somewhere, right? And Leafeon would kind of fit the team. So again, kind of similar to Zoroark. I'm not like 100% sold on it being part of the team right away, but I'm going to keep it trained up and basically ready to go just in case I do decide, like, for the end of the game that I want to go ahead and use it. So I'm just going to, well, obviously it's going to be able to learn Solar Beam. What other kind of learns can it learn? Shadow Ball, that could be helpful. What about Thunderbolts? Gengar with Thunderbolt is... That's like super interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and teach him that. Fuse Ray with 100% accuracy is pretty nice. Nightshade's really only... Like, I kind of want to keep Fire Punch for the type coverage. I'm going to go ahead and forget Nightshade. The Nightshade was nice there in that instance when we're trying to catch a wild Pokemon. You know exactly how much damage it's going to do, but in the future, I mean, I can always take one of our weaker Pokemon out of the box. And the TMs don't break when they use them, so that's very nice. Can anyone learn Ice Beam? Swampert can, okay. I'd much rather have Ice Beam than Takedown. Yeah. I think that's definitely the better move in this case. Let's see. Okay, Toxic. Yeah, we need to teach this to someone. Everyone can learn Toxic. I think for now it would make sense to teach Leafeon because Leafeon's got the good physical defense. So if we need something to switch in and tank a hit or two, he's probably the best case for it. So let's go ahead and teach Leafeon Toxic. And the fact that everyone... I know Toxic can be learned by a lot of Pokemon. So, also, how long have we had that Water Pulse TM? Let's see. Obviously, Swampert can learn it, but... Okay, Sunny Day, and we have Solar Beam. Leafeon can learn it. A lot of people can learn Sunny Day. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. Okay, I think this sets up perfectly. I'm not going to worry about evasion tactics with Leafeon, especially if it already has Toxic. Because, like, if we lay a Toxic down on someone, then they're eventually going to get taken out by the Toxic. We don't really need to rely on evasion tactics at all, as cheesy as they are. I'm going to go ahead and forget Sand Attack here in favor of Sunny Day. And I think that's good on HMs for now. Maybe give Zoroark here Shadow Ball, because Zoroark really doesn't have... Yeah, doesn't really have another attacking move. So let's go ahead and forget Fury Swipes. In favor of Shadow Ball. It's so nice that the TMs don't break. Okay. I think that's good on TMs for now, so... Sorry we had to kind of sit through that, but... Yeah, I think as we're looking at it, this is probably going to be the final team of 6 here. If something comes along that I prefer more than Leafeon, great that the TMs don't break because we can always teach new moves, but I think he fits in pretty well, especially with the good defense as you see there, decent speed, pretty good attack, and we've got the decent move set. Hopefully, I know they learn Leaf Blade, which I'm pretty sure is better than Razor Leaf, so hopefully we get that at some point. But yeah, right now this is what the team's looking like. So in the next part we're going to do the gym, which is fire type, so Swampert's going to be our key player. Pulled a little bit of a longer episode. We're a little bit over a half hour here, so hopefully we don't mind on that. But I think we got a lot done, getting through Temporal Tower, learning some more of the lore behind Mew and the universes. It's pretty entertaining. We'll see what the gym battle has in store for us, but that'll do it for this part. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.